Hey, welcome to week 5 of your RaFFLe season. No gimmicks this week, no ibises over the corners. This is just a little quick, friendly thing. We're trying to mix things up a little bit, as you can see. I've changed the scenery here a little bit, give you a little bit different view from the Redaway estate. To try to switch things up, because quite frankly, it's not going too well for your livid llamas. Everyone seems to be having a good time, which is obviously number one priority, but at the same time, I really enjoy taking your money. And since I haven't seen you at the poker table lately, this is my only opportunity to do so. So, that being said, let's switch it up. I'm not going to do the in-depth analysis that you've come to know and love here. Instead, I'm going to try a different methodology, but we'll get to that in a minute. More on the reason why we're switching up is because I'm pretty sure that when you go to do your pick'ems, right, in the little pick'em game, you might, I like this guy, I don't like that guy, so I'm never going to pick the llamas because I hate that guy. Or, I only pick the home teams or the away teams. It's something childish and juvenile. Whereas I sit down with pencil, with paper, do up the notes on what teams are going to do what, when, where, why, and how. And I painstakingly review each one of the matchups and try to figure out who's going to have the advantage over whom. And quite frankly, it's not working. Out of a possible 20 games that I have picked a winner, I've only picked a winner 7 times. Now, you say to yourself, well, Chris, some people go through bad stretches, but 7 out of 20 really calls for a little bit of shakeup. Conversely, the Squirrels have picked 13 of 20. One of those weeks was, in fact, a week where I know for a fact he took all the home teams. So that does make you want to reevaluate your life maybe and do some things differently. And just for the record, when you're looking at them and you see a 3, a 5, a 0, a 5, oh, what a shame the Squirrels missed a week and didn't get their picks in. No, they didn't. They have picked them all right. They picked none right. They picked them all right. So there you have it. So anyway, here's what we're going to do. You still got your data and the written down shit with your rankings and all that stuff. But today I turn to a trusted and reliable source here in the greater Tampa Bay area. It's known as the St. Petersburg Times. Look at that headline, huh? First one of the season, baby. Turn to the Times to say, help me, St. Petersburg Times. I pay you money so I could grab this every day off my driveway and then throw it away later. So give me an idea of what I should do from a fantasy football perspective. Well, if you take your sports page, if you're a Times subscriber, and flip it around to the back, they have what I like to refer to as a week in review, showing you the games. And if you can't read, they actually include little graphics of, who the teams, the helmets are and stuff like that. And it tells you basically who's going to win. Now, this guy that does this article, and of course, there it is. His name is Stephen F. Holder. You might want to Google him later. He might be a good-looking man. Last week he went 9-5. For the season, he's 45-17. 45-17. That's not a bad little record there. So I figured let's give it a shot. It can't do any worse than 7 for 20, if you notice, or 7 of 13, 7 of 20. So here's what we did. We looked at the matchups, and pretty much everybody had decided on their quarterback matchup. Some maybe haven't decided, Tony. So we're going to take a look at the starting quarterbacks, the projected starting quarterbacks, and see what Stephen F. Holder has identified as that team's point outage for the week. We'll compare the quarterbacks, and from there we'll go to whichever quarterback is going to lead their team to more points is going to be your RaFFLe winner. I know you're excited about it, but I wanted you to be able to play along with the home version if you maybe have a different paper. I don't know if the Trib has something like this for those of you that maybe get that high school paper. But if you do, maybe they do, and you want to play along, by all means, please do. So, looking at your matchups this week, as I did, probably more work than you've done this week, your number 10 Llamas find themselves 1-3, are facing the Big W's, who quite frankly are 2-2, but a shitty fucking team. They're 2-2, and I've got them ranked 8th. They won, so what are you going to do? I've got, he's got Warner going, who's projected to score 24 points for his team. And I've got Schwabi going, who's projected to score 26 points. So mark your calendars. I'm going to pick the Llamas to win this game this week. There you go. Llamas beat the W's by, looks like, about 2 points. Next up, we've got the number 7 ranked Rolling Thunder, finding themselves 2-2, taking on the 2-2 tight ends, who are 6th ranked. So we have a little 6-7 matchup here, a little mix-up. Rolling Thunder has Matt Ryan projected to start, who looks to lead the Falcons today to 21 points. The Cowboys and Tony Romo, however, are projected to score 24 points. So I'm sorry to say this to the Thunder, but they like it when I pick against them. It looks like you're going to lose by about 3 points. Sorry. Next up, we have the top-ranked team. This is probably our game of the week. And again, if I had some sounds for you, to kind of give you game of the week, I would do it. But game of the week, number 1 Dharma, 3-1 versus the number 3 Steel Curtain, fresh off their 95-93 pole axing of the Llamas. Looking at this game, Dharma is projected to start Big Ben Roethlisberger, who looks to lead his team to 27 points, whereas the Curtain looks to have Tom Brady going, projected to score 23 points. So it looks like our champ will remain a champ for another week. 27-23 victory. Congratulations to Dharma. Go ahead and start celebrating. Next up, we have the number 5 Hot Attack. They find themselves 2-2. Interesting season for them. They don't score points, but now they've been on a tear. They don't score points first week, Now they've been on a tear, scoring nothing but points. This week they faced the Squirrels, who kind of the opposite, scored a shitload of points. Now they're finding themselves struggling to find the start button. This week, Hot Attack looks to start Peyton Manning, scoring 24 points. And the Squirrels are going to go with McNabb against your Buccaneers. And the paper actually says McNabb should do well and score 27 points. So in a game that many would say the Hot Attack must have against a slumping Squirrels team, it's not going to happen. It's a lock. Squirrels win it 27-24. And then finally, we've got the Spenkos and the Classified. Spenkos find themselves 2 ranked in the league at 3-1, and Classified finds themselves, unfortunately, in the 9 hole at 1-3. The Classified has gone with Carson Palmer as today's starter. Now, the paper wasn't too fond of Carson Palmer, so they went with only leading his team to 17 points. Spenkos haven't really decided yet who they're going to start at quarterback, but it looks like it could be your boy Anderson from Cleveland. And when I look at the paper, they're also projected to score 17 points. So I'm thinking, well, man, now what the hell am I going to do? Because I screwed something up. But I went into the detail. Again, something I know that many of you are afraid of. Went into the detail, and what it says here is that the Bills are going to shut down Cleveland. And over here, for the Bengals-Ravens game, it says, the Ravens defense is going to shut down Carson Palmer. So again, we're kind of torn. So we went to the old coin flipping, and I'm calling for the upset here. Classified. Mark it down. Classified's going to win this game. It's probably going to be something like, I'm going to guess, Spenkos 82, Classified 82.5. There it is. Hey, again, let's hope that this beautiful scenery and beautiful weather that we're having today brings the Llamas that projected win. And I hope you have a fabulous week. I hope you have a fabulous night. And see ya later.